Good morning, YouTube land. I am here doing a video for the month of November. That is my resolution for this year, this next year, 2021. I am ecstatic that this year is going to end on an extremely happy note. I'm ready to put up my Christmas tree. It is Veterans Day 2020, and it is November 11th. I just want to give you guys an update on how my levels have been going. Sorry, I'm getting news updates. Can you say hello? Hello. Oh my gosh. I love her leopard print jammies. Guys, I did 6 loads of laundry yesterday. So here I can ramble. I can do whatever. This is my PKU life. Palynziq, my family, my friends. Ooh, Mickey Mouse. You know, we never used that blankie when you were a baby. So, I will give you guys an update on my last couple of levels. My last 3 levels were 1.8. I can't remember what my tyrosine was. My tyrosine tends to be low when my level's low. Higher levels, higher tyrosine for me. I'm not sure if everybody's the case on that one, but I can go around and do whatever in my house and talk to you guys and update everything. So 1.8. Can't remember my tyrosine. 2 weeks ago, my level was 4.1. I think my tyrosine was like 40 something. So, but last week's level from Friday was 11.4. Tyrosine was 57. So this level was seriously high. Clinic is like, Jill, what the heck? I am normally under 1 and this level shot up so quick. So had a lot of anxiety through, excuse me, drinking my coffee. A lot of anxiety during Halloween weekend. My mom fell and broke her arm in 2 places. Has to have surgery. So my anxiety and my stress with planning a Halloween carnival with COVID, staying socially spaced out. We did really great with that. People who wore their masks were fine. Social distancing stayed pretty. We implemented that as best we could. We wore latex gloves with touching certain items and stuff like that, as far as things like that. With my mom falling and the stress and anxiety of sorry, my hair is a mess. With the stress and anxiety of planning a Halloween carnival. Then my mom falling down and hurting herself. I had to call 911. I had to make sure she was safe. Trick-or-treating didn't really happen this year, which is probably for the best. We all had an alert on our phones that COVID has risen here in Salt Lake in certain counties. So social gatherings, limit to just immediate family. Actually, with Halloween, it was no more than 20 people, which I think we stayed between 10 and 20 people with our Halloween carnival. So we were doing good, following and abiding by guidelines as far as our governor has issued out for our counties. What was I going to say? So with the stress and anxiety of that, I had actually missed an injection. So I overdid it on protein. I tend to do that on occasion because I tend to miss a lot of my protein intake. So with 90 grams of protein, and my injections have been completely fluctuated. With my injections, I am 20 milligrams 5 times a week, and 40 milligrams twice a week. Don't step on the ball, hon. Oh, you got it? Yeah. So I'm trying to get the girls' bedroom straightened up and clothes and clothes and games and toys organized, and yeah, it's not nice. So I'm just trying to get things situated. I'm taking a day off today. Ouch. Ouch. Can you say hello? Say hi. No, she doesn't want to say hi. Oh, you want your juice? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. So, yeah, here you go. Oh, don't pop it. You pop that lid and the juice is gonna go all over the place. So, yeah, so election week was last week. I voted third party. I'm going to be honest and open with that. I wanted Trump out of office. I didn't really care for Biden too much. Like I said, politics are everybody's to each their own. I just wanted Trump out of office. That is my personal opinion. Don't attack me for it or get off my page. That is just plain and simple. I'm not going to attack anybody and I don't want to be attacked. So, I voted third party. So that is where my political views stood as far as the limitations that we had with options and who I felt was going to do the best job for our country. We've got to start thinking about us as a country and not as individuals. So we have to put those kinds of things aside. That is my personal opinion. That is where I stand, and I'm going to basically leave it at that. I voted third party. That's where I stand. Hopefully, my plans for 2021 happen. I have some personal goals I am not going to discuss at this time. But I am okay with being quarantined for the winter time, other than, playing outside in the snow in the front yard. With my girls, I plan on getting us all new snow gear this year, some sleds, and that is going to be the extent of going outside when we do, is going to be playing in the snow. So, it's been pretty nasty the last few days. We get little bits and bats of sunshine. So, as you guys know, this is probably my 5th video since last year with my journey with palynziq. And I was off diet for 26 years. My oldest was completely off a diet. We've seen some sides of being off a diet, with effects of how she turned out. She is small. Michaela's 19 years old. I have a 19-year-old and almost a 3-year-old. My 3-year-old refuses to potty train even though she is mentally ready. Did you just burp? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. What do you say? Burp. No, you don't say burp. You say excuse me. So, Michaela was completely off a diet. She's my 19-year-old. I have Michaela and Juliet. Juliet is 2.5. Both my girls are PKU free. We had genetic testing done when I was pregnant with Juliet. So as you all know, mom and dad both have to be carriers in order to pass PKU on to their children. So it's 1 in 100 chance that a child with both parents carrying the gene that they have PKU. So I've seen families, have 3 out of the 5 kids have PKU. So that's kind of my case. We had a family of 4. Me and my younger sister, my baby sister, have PKU. We're both classic. We're both on palynziq. We both are unrestricted diets. No formula. I haven't been on formula since, oh my gosh, 1 year. It'll be a year in January that I've been off of formula. My anniversary, guys. Today is my anniversary. I am 20 months into palynziq. How freaking epic is that?
Hey, Mommy.
Yes. Are we watching Paw Patrol?
Look, his arm.
Oh, his arm? Oh my gosh, is that a crab driving that motorcycle? Mm-hmm. What? What? Is that crazy or what? So that's the cool thing about my page is I can talk about what I want. I can show my family if I want to. I am feeling truly, truly blessed, guys. Truly blessed today. Like I said, I have personal goals for 2021. I am not ready to put my girls in the same bedroom. My husband and I were discussing that about moving her out of our room, which unfortunately we're still co-sleeping. And she is a tall girl. She takes up a lot of space. So, and she's a cuddler. So, weaning off of the pacifier. She's been on a sippy cup since she was, I think she's been on a sippy cup since she's like 9 months. So, that's when we started the transitioning. She kind of weaned herself off the bottle. We were introducing the sippy cup about 8 months. I tried younger, but with the sippy cup that has that little plastic ring that you just kind of like bite down on to get the juice out, she was having issues transitioning with that one. So we just went to a soft top sippy cup.
Mommy, sun out.
The sun came out. Oh my gosh. Not right now. She just pouts when I tell her not right now. We need to go pick up Sissy's medication when Mimi gets home, so we're gonna go do that and take care of that. But anyway, Michaela, as you guys know, I was completely off a diet. So she's 19, she's 4'8". She has put on some COVID weight, so I am trying to find activities, but it's hard with COVID to get her out of the house and get her exercising. I have considered taking her to the gym with me, just to do some light exercises, get her out of the house, treadmill, bicycling. It's good for my knee because I have a knee injury that I accumulated at work. With that, I don't know if you guys know, I don't think I've updated anybody, but sorry. They found a mass on my femur. And I'm considering getting a second opinion on that one because I'm actually getting pain in that area where they found the mass. And I haven't told anybody. I've been kind of keeping that to myself. I don't have any family that follows my page really, but it's got me concerned because you put... Oh yeah, Cave Club. Those are cute. So, Juliet is into Barbies and babies, and sorry guys, I keep going back and forth, but that's the cool thing about my page is I can, you know, be all over the place. So I've been looking to find ways of getting Michaela exercising and me exercising. I can do it in my house. I have plenty of stairs, but my knee is a factor. My orthopedic doctor wants me to ride a bicycle. I have had so many issues finding a bike and keeping mine up to maintenance, which right now it needs new tubes and winter's coming. And so with the rise of COVID within our counties, I'm not comfortable going to the gym. Like I said, I'm not a Nazi when it comes to masks and when it comes to gloves, which, aka guys, latex gloves in public do not work. They don't. If you want to wear them in your car, fine, but they don't do anything. The CDC has proven that you touch your phone, you touch your face, you touch the carts, you touch the food in the grocery stores that have other people have probably touched. I mean, you have people that put them onto the displays. So you're constantly, I'm touching my face. If I had gloves on and I went to go grab something, that completely defeated the purpose of wearing latex gloves. So I'm about hand sanitizing, washing my hands, and wearing my mask. That is as extensive as I go. But if you're going to be near me, just wear your mask. That's, my mother-in-law's got heart disease. I don't want to bring anything home to my family. Luckily, praise God, I have a really great immune system. But people in my household don't. If I bring COVID home, I'm going to have a really big bill. If my mother-in-law gets it, it could possibly kill her. So that's not a risk I'm willing to take. So anyway, back to PKU and why we're here. So Michaela's health, she's doing good. We tried school for her. She's in a... Oh, Blue's Clues. Oh me gosh. Oh me gosh. Oh me gosh. And with Juliet, she was 2 years in the planning. No, it's probably a year and a half. Date night was a great night. We went to Red Robin. I was off diet at the time. When we started planning for her, I went vegetarian. So it was basically eggs and carbs and stuff like that. So I probably put on 10 pounds before I got pregnant with her. Luckily, I've lost all my pregnancy weight. But she was 2 years in the planning. Clinic was really impressed that I was going the healthy way about conceiving, getting back on diet, because I know how I've done so much research with, effects of not being on diet, and I'm counting my blessings that I didn't lose Michaela as, not being on diet. I mean, I've seen women who have to bury their babies because they weren't on diet. They were finding out too late that they were expecting. Our our bodies are so different, and when your cycles aren't regular, your periods aren't consistent, things like that, it affects your body in general, as far as tracking your cycle, tracking if you're not trying to conceive, taking those proper precautions. People being told that they can't have kids because they have PKU is a bunch of malarkey. It is just doing it safely. I know women that are on palynziq and getting pregnant. I've been doing research on that just for myself. And it's amazing that it is just constant monitoring, kind of like it was with Kuvan. Kuvan was, always a big, can I get pregnant on Kuvan? And back when I was pregnant with Juliet, that was, that was a conversation that they would continue with treatment during pregnancy with Kuvan. And now with palynziq, it's kind of the same thing, is that they're keeping women on palynziq during pregnancy. I've known probably 2 or 3 people that have come off of palynziq to have babies, and then come to find out that now it's just close monitoring. It's gonna be more of an issue taking a woman off if she happens to fall pregnant during palynziq. But back when I started almost 2 years ago, it was birth control was part of the must to get on palynziq as a woman, and 18, of course, was the age restriction. But birth control was part of the stipulation of starting palynziq, carrying your EpiPen, things of that nature. So it was 2 years in the planning with Juliet, and we pretty much got pregnant right away once we started trying. I did have a miscarriage 4 weeks into my first pregnancy before we got pregnant with Juliet. I had 2 in between my girls. I had 1 in 2008, but it was a phantom pregnancy. So it was an egg that had attached. Basically, this is how it was explained to me, is that an egg was attached to my uterus, but it was not fertilized. So it grew, but there was nothing there. There was no fetus or anything like that. So basically, it was just an egg growing. That was extremely detrimental to me because, hey, don't do that. I wanted so much to be pregnant because it was not expected. I was not on diet. So, I mean, it happened for a reason.
Mommy, cuddle me.
Yes, I will cuddle you. Come here. Come see me. Oh, help me out here, kiddo. Can you say hi? Whatever. She's really not shy. She's just pretending. So we figured out that I was probably 12 weeks. They had planned a DNC, but I naturally miscarried. And unfortunately, Michaela was with me at that time, and extreme trauma for her because she was with me when I was miscarrying and bleeding all over the place. And when I had gone to the hospital to take care of everything, I had gone to the bathroom because I was bleeding all over the place. They were trying to make me wait in the waiting room, and I'm like, okay, so you want me to sit on the furniture and bleed all over the place? So I sat in the bathroom, and I didn't really know what to do. So Michaela had accidentally pulled the emergency button in the bathroom, you know, the little emergency cord by the toilet. Well, she had pulled that, and I had nurses come running to the door, banging on the door, like, ma'am, what's going on? Are you okay? I said, no, I'm just having a miscarriage. And so they put me on a gurney and took me. Peekaboo. I see. You smell like orange juice. You smell nummy. Can you say hello? Ow. Can you not do that right next to my head?
No, Peekaboo.
Hey, don't scream in Mama's ear, please. So that was traumatic for Michaela. It was for me too because, hey, stop squealing in my head. I've asked you nicely. So it was for me because everybody treated it like it never happened. We never talked about it. And for Michaela, I was not allowed out of her sight for like a year and a half. It was very traumatic for her. She thought I was going to die, and it was a really tough experience for her. She's mentally delayed. She's hearing impaired. Hearing impairment actually had nothing to do with PKU. I had tried going back to clinic and getting back on diet in 2006, and it was just, I was uninsured. Formula was horrifically expensive when you're not, when you don't have insurance and things of that nature. So that didn't last for very long. I had Michaela treated or tested, retested, because of course they do the PKU screenings. So when I took her into clinic, the doctors retested her just to make sure, confirm that she was in fact PKU free. When we were getting pregnant with Michaela, explaining to her, you know, where babies come from, what's going to happen to mommy's body. Sorry, I'm going to lay down for just a second. Batman. And so basically we just explained to her, you know, through watching labor and delivery shows. She knew where the baby was. She knew where the baby came out. As far as conceiving, I don't think she understands. Hey, don't hit me. Don't hit me with Batman, okay? It hurts. As far as explaining, you know, conception and things of that nature, she's not into boys. She's had some traumatic experiences with her and her body. So that is not a subject that I push with her because I know the trauma that she's experienced. I'm not going into that right now. So with Juliet, she was ecstatic to have a sister. She's pretty territorial. The both of them are. Juliet is very headstrong. She's learning to help take care of her sister, which is helpful, but she tends to be a little bossy, but it's okay. Let's see. So during delivery with Juliet, Michaela was able to participate. My midwife was absolutely amazing. I did have to be on antibiotics, so we went ahead and used Pitocin during labor. That was the only thing that I was on. I was allowed to eat and drink and move around as I wanted. I labored in the bathtub. I was not able to deliver in the bathtub because the hospital I delivered at was not insured and was not confident enough to allow me to deliver in the water. So the birth was an amazing experience, going natural. I only labored for like 8 hours before I was at 9, but Juliet decided to put her arm over her head. And so pushing had to be postponed, even though I was ready. I wasn't fully dilated yet, and the doctor had to, my midwife had to up my Pitocin to 13, and so
Mommy.
I was having contractions
Mommy.
like every 15 seconds,
Look,
and
a
so...
Blue's.
Blue's Clues! Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's cute.
He's singing.
Is he singing and shaking his booty?
I want hug.
Oh, are they hugging? Oh, is that Mommy and Juliet? Yeah.
Mommy. Yes.
And Juliet? Oh.
Look at Papa.
Oh, is that her back? So,
He's so sure.
it was really
Yeah,
cool
okay.
because Michaela got to wear a gown. She got to wear gloves. My midwife was absolutely amazing with Michaela. Michaela helped take care of me. She kept a cold washcloth on my head. She tried touching my face with the latex gloves, but I was in so much pain with Juliet because of the contractions, because she had her arm over her head, and the doctor was trying to move, my midwife was trying to move her head or move her arm out of the way so we could get, and then I think that took probably, it seemed like it took hours, honestly. But that is what slowed down my labor, was the fact that she put her arm over her head, because I went really fast once my water broke, because I think I went from 5 to 9 in like an hour, because I wanted to go back in the bathtub because I was experiencing a lot of back labor, and the birthing ball was, it was helping, but it was hurting too. And so the grunting I was doing, my throat hurt for like weeks after. You got it? Binky is somewhere. I don't know where you put it. So with that, and then I think I pushed 2 or 3 times and she came out, which is ironic because Michaela was born at 10:29 p.m. and Juliet was born at 10:20 p.m. So I think if, I would have gone a lot faster had her arm. She was always putting her hands in her face, and my 3D imaging was hilarious because she constantly had an arm in her face or over her head or her foot in her face. It was pretty funny, but when it came to, laboring and she decided to put her arm over her head, that is what prolonged my labor. I would have gone a lot faster had she not. I think she would have been born at like 8:30, 9 o'clock if she wouldn't have put her arm over her head. But I could eat, I could drink. I don't think I drank a whole lot, but she was really hungry by the time she came out, and so she went straight to the boob. Oh my gosh. Okay, be careful. Don't get us stuck in here, okay? That door is, how wood fluctuates during the cold and the hot season, so yeah. But anyway, I am almost 30 minutes into this video, so it looks like I have a 49-minute limit, I guess, for my video before I need to crop it and whatnot. So I'm going to do a video next month. Hopefully I can it'll probably be a couple more weeks because we've got the holidays coming up and I don't want to be recording crap during the holidays and stuff. I did find out I have to work on Thanksgiving, so I'm not happy about that. But with COVID and online shopping, it's not a whole lot of people are going to be going out shopping. So just be safe. Taking your proper precautions, wearing your mask, social distancing. The malls are actually doing really, really great with social distancing and watching their numbers as customers come in and out of the store. But you do have that issue of people cross-contaminating things, so if you can keep your kids at home, that'll keep them safe because kids are constantly touching their faces, putting their fingers in their mouth, things of that nature. I mean, I think we're bad about touching. What?
Come on.
Oh, where do you want to go?
Come on, no, Binky.
Oh, your Binky's in here.
Please.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let you guys go. Be safe. I'm gonna try to do another video before Christmas. If not, I will do it at the new year.
Mommy, Binky. Come on, Mommy.
Okay. Well, I love you guys. Be safe. If you have any questions or concerns or comments,
Mommy, come on.
you guys can contact me on Facebook under Jill Allen. It's a picture of Juliet from her dentist appointment. I'm coming. Oh my gosh.
Come on.
So anyway, guys, be safe. If you want to, you can message me on Facebook Messenger. Like I said, I'm open and honest about my journey off and on diet with PKU and palynziq. So be safe. I love you guys. And have a happy, happy Thanksgiving. And eat lots of turkey if you can.